several times in a row.
Of course
and
we
a big
do.
part of
6
that was
bullets,
Side
chamber,
Player's
pistol.
chamber. And, you know, I don't know if Secret's really going to have an answer to flush him out with util, but you will just have to win out some of these duels. Ooh,
Just shoot him.
Yeah, just shoot him.
Yeah.
Or maybe don't fight him at all. There are some options.
Yeah.
But good one-ways from both sides on the
Flash kind of
opens
lets them
to
know they weren't
try to
fully
take
following
control
this
of
up.
mid. And that's going to end in a bit of a stalemate.
Yeah, so they just go for the smoker middle here.
Now again, with the Cypher, you're going to be able to toy with the toxic screen on the B site a couple of these rounds if you're Secret. But Saya's ready for it. And here's the thing, he's going to be able to hide
Really
Rossi
nice
as well
bait as well
after he
for
goes
Rossi
the
in the
first
corner.
rendezvous.
Oh.
Okay.
Just a little shoulder shown there. As now Jesse Bass just kind of running on in, and it's Xcurate who's going to pick up the first kill in this first round.
I like the bait should probably still work as long as Sky can hold
Saya's
heaven.
there, and immediately he's going to take him
Oh,
down.
okay,
Team Secret
Sky
just
could not
rolling
hold
over them.
heaven.
Wild Oreo.
Yeah, they
picking up
got
2
early
kills.
info, and then Sky just had to push through the
They make their
smoke.
way onto the B site.
Then the Sky
Yeah, the
goes
pitch
down,
coming
and
in
he's
from
shooting this guy
heaven really
back
helps
of
open things up.
Viper.
So the double team between Saya and Rossi not going to be as strong. Skirret trying to call for a play here with
Viper too strong on
Izu.
split. Yeah,
Two
pressure
men
over
reaching
towards
against
either
four. It's
side.
gonna
On
be
defense, the smoker
very
middle.
tough, but it looks like he still wants to commit the paranoia, see what they can do on the pistol.
There's a lot of
Maybe have
things
some
against
kind of
Vermeer.
neon
At
comp
least he
that
does have his
disrespects
paint
the.
shells, Izu.
Oh!
No way!
It went
Wow.
right
Wait,
through
it
the
went through the
fence.
gap.
Never mind. He doesn't have his paint shells, guys. They're gone.
Oh, man.
Hello. Well, Xcurate
That's
gets one.
insane.
That
I've
is
never
gonna be
seen
Team
that.
Secret for yet another pistol round. They've taken all 3 so far.
Secret, I mean, that hurts if you really think about it, right? The fact that
That's
they've taken all the pistols
devastating.
and they still lost the Haven. See if they can remedy that here on Split. Now, I can't imagine that the map veto was too shocking for them, just given, despite the loss, how strong T1 looks on this map with that chamber.
Is it in the replay?
So
I
we'll see
gotta
if
put
they
that in the
continue to have
replay,
some
surely.
stuff prepped, but this time it's a nice pinch onto the B site. There's Wild Oreo, the man a lot of people have been very impressed by in his first couple showings.
Okay, they're
here
allowed
on
one
the
death.
BCT
Oh, they're
Pacific
approaching
stage.
it. They're very committed by.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. I think he definitely has the skills to stay in this league for a long time. Here comes Trailblazer, just going to clear out into Vent. Saya player just
EU
waiting.
replay guy? Dude, the EU replay guy's only playing
Wondering,
that. Probably does it in
Will
slow
they
mo.
push into Mall?
Yeah, I love this
They'll
attacking
help it.
cam. Gets covered by the slideshow, whatever it is, cup picture.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
You can spot the feet of the people that
gonna
are
chill.
heaven.
And that guiding light will make some movements here from T1 just to support, just to re-clear mid. Now, no tags. The toxic screen's
Oh.
still on B. Rossi finds a lot of people.
Flash goes back
He's
as
gonna back
sight,
out.
hits no
It's
one.
just
They can
pistols,
just
but
full
it is gonna be
focus on
close range as Jesse actually
the
gets a
right.
nice pick in mid.
Oh, yeah. Just gets run over. Stax is going to pick up Jeremy.
Gun here.
Just tags the gun.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
this is a post plan for Team Secret to not lose, right? That's the goal here. The round should be won no matter
Their
what.
whole buy round was.
It's a matter of holding on to all your weapons. There is no need
Make
to
sure
actually
they can
try to
lose.
greed
They
for
got
the
no one
kills,
that can really
especially
harm
when
this.
you've bought up. I mean, Secret has been buying up for all 5 members every time. And this time it's a bunch of rifles. You do not want to lose these.
Well,
Last
sure
player.
it
Yeah,
does
that's one
get
bit of damage.
but
Okay,
yeah, it's just going to be Envy to
we
shut
got
it
an
down,
armor
picks up the
rebuy.
3K.
Probably not an armor rebuy and double
And
gun.
there you have it. Team
Bonus
Secret
isn't
able to
great.
follow up after that
Free
pistol
free
round.
rifles, fine though.
And
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, you know, still 3 rifles.
And with the way that
I
they
mean,
approach,
again, I would consider that
the
when
way
it's
that they approach
5
the
buys, 4
anti-eco,
rifles and a Spectre,
they kind of
even 3 weapons remaining
they're
is
ults a little bit
of
later than maybe
damage
some
taken for
teams,
sure.
right? Some teams are
but
invested. Well,
At
some
least
teams
you have
won't
the
invest
firepower
into the
to match. It
guns.
is split,
On
so,
2 people, get some
you know,
ghosts, which
Stingers
means they can
come
hunt a
out
little
for
bit,
the
get
raise.
some deaths or kills,
Try to go
get
for a
ults
rush.
earlier.
No, it has been that B side 2 rounds in a row. Time for Secret to put some pressure on A, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a full-on rush just yet. Just waiting on standby, trying to draw out some util, and then the paranoia to pinch onto ramps.
yep, not a bad idea. Trying to isolate Izu. And let's see how it goes. The cam is set up. Well, It looks like he's spotted. He's just going to back off of this position for now. The smoke will come through.
And they broke the trip.
A couple of members hanging out here. Up
Either
in
they
heaven.
broke the trip or he took the trip back.
Yeah, they heard the Shrouded step backing out as well, so Team Secret trying to continue to put some pressure onto A. But they're just going to hold with the lurk here. See if there's a re-clear. So Secret trying to force T1 to re-clear this area to get a better idea. But T1 saying, listen, we have the better weaponry. We got the chamber over on the A side. We have
I mean,
Heaven
you want to
absolutely
play
in our
very,
control.
very passive.
We got that trademark to buy time for
They
Izu.
have 3 over towards
So
the
we
side
have
that
no
they're going to be
reason
hitting.
Move out. The angle, off angle held by Stacks, and then it's going to be an immediate swing out from Excurit if Team Secret comes in to be
30
Heaven.
seconds left.
Okay, Stacks gonna drop down. The smoke does come through. Excurit up there alone, but Stacks, oh, he has to look away from the bird. Excurit will pick up
Spike
one.
though.
Izu there as well. And Excurit
Oh
will-
no, he
Excurit's
committed
gonna
to
TP
try and
up
get the
in.
spike.
Excurit says thanks
Fine,
very
it's
much.
a bonus.
I will collect another one.
Cool,
Yeah,
good.
that's the round.
10 seconds
I mean,
left.
Envy, maybe he gets one kill here. But he's definitely not
Yeah,
getting
that
the
kill on
round,
Heavens
and
is
he will
everything.
just sit back. He knows how tough this is looking. He's considering picking up the Vandal right at the end just to carry that over. So, in all things, in the big scheme of things, Secret says, okay, well, we took away 2 of their weapons, I upgraded 1, but it does feel like you're grasping at straws at that point. A loss is a loss on the round, and T1 is right back in it. 6 kills on the board for Excurit with the extra couple he got in this one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
2 of the
2G
easiest kills
trying
of
to
his career.
Get a little too crafty, maybe. Jumping too far ahead of the smoke. Maybe he was a little scared of the smoke. They weren't quite sure where he would be.
Alright, we
just
got
jumps
one
right into the
person that can't buy
crosshairs.
for T1 on the next round. We got everyone
Excurit just-
apart from 1 on Team
It's one of
Secret
those
that can't
nice
buy. So
positions where
4
you've
and
got
1.
a Phantom and you're just, people are just not really looking at you. You just get to spray at everybody, collect a bunch
Smoke
of
goes
kills.
deep, flash goes
Pretty
beyond
good.
it. Doesn't hit anyone, but they
position there
probably heard
from
the camera,
Excurit
so they just
up
know the
in
one
heaven.
person default over towards A.
And now pretty
Like
big
this from
spread
Team
out.
Secret,
they have
though.
sent Jeremy in towards Vents. He's just gonna
Good
sit there
insta
in mid for
insert
a
1
little
over
bit.
towards Vents.
Yeah, that's going to break apart the rotates at the very least, so you should have faith that you can
What's he
overpower
playing in
with
the only pause
numbers.
that gets early info with
Can you
the
make sure you
attack
keep that
Viper
number
smoke?
advantage? Because right now you also have Jesse Vash, who's making his way over. It's going to take some time.
No way. Dude, he had his hand off the keyboard for
gonna
loads of
have
that. I mean, off the mouse.
Do a little bit of parkour to get out of that corner, but he will be just fine.
Because they have vents, this rotate isn't bad, right? Because, all right, you put some fake pressure on, you're seeing if there's movement, you're seeing if T1 wants to reposition.
There.
Jeremy
When
either
just
can
Stacks
cut
use
them off.
this.
Maybe he hears
Last
footsteps.
flash,
He is going to hear
get
the
info.
footsteps exit B Heaven. And so Secret should still have some form
Okay,
of a
doesn't
numbers
need to
advantage,
anymore, and
especially if they
Saya,
get the first
yeah,
peek out
really
onto
committed to the
chamber.
kill
left.
instead of
Yeah,
TPing out
that's
of there.
definitely gonna help, and now Jeremy can just go through
My
Vents and they
guy.
have total control
Okay,
of the
smoked
site. Now
this. Not too
Excurit
bad.
does look to push
Thought it was mental.
just a little
Spike
bit
I saw this smoke.
as the flash comes out.
As
to
for the
get him
flash in
but
front.
he's not gonna hit that shot. Oreo to shoot him down. Izu does take out Envy, but now Izu dealing with some wackiness in the vents. And yeah, T1 trying to take over Heaven first, but a lot of members of Team Secret hanging around on so many different angles.
Yeah, this is a round to consider a save as well.
Player
Well,
standing.
you definitely save now, but with 2 members still having guns, you know, with a couple of them able
Big
to
great
buy
round
for their
for
teammates, you could
Secret.
try to stabilize in the next
Especially as
round.
it looking like they might
Even
get this
with
kill.
1, I think you can scrape something together for sure. So T1 gonna look to save it, but Jeremy has other thoughts. If he gets this, he's 1 stop away from the showstopper. I feel like as the spike goes off, he might even just try to go on the hunt, but he doesn't have a lot of creds himself, so we'll just let Envy keep the creds he's banked up so far, and Jeremy will be happy with 2 points away from his own ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, can always pick up a couple of kills and maybe go
Yeah.
from there. Jesse just very aggressive on that swing, but it pays off.
Enemy remaining.
Hold down tagal.
It's a slow round from Secret, right? So keeping T1 guessing. And because you had vents, what we did see the result of that is T1's rotates were slower. I mean, they couldn't possibly keep over-rotating because he would lose too much time. Their backup was later, and so T1 has to have a bit of a different idea. Because unless that chamber gets the first kill, now one of the sites is starting to feel a lot weaker. The adjustment is events hold from
Secret
Saya.
playing real slow on
He
this.
exits, he's still got, you know, B
Playing
having
for some
control.
kinda
You still
aggro push
have
on the eco, they know
trademark,
they got
able
a
to
hero
stop them
gun.
coming up from vents. And just
They
an
want him to push
immediate
with the hero gun,
over-rotate
try
from T1.
kill Take a trade, get the gun out of there.
Okay, has to use some of those bullets. Wants to peek out, but it's a lot of steps he had to take to swing
Yes,
back out.
Aya's really trying to get a kill every single time before he TP's out.
And he's just taken down. So we'll see him in the
Like
next
the
round.
chamber at
And
the
now
moment
Team
without
Secret
the AWP is not hitting.
grouped up in this garage
Good news
area,
is,
but now just
got
gonna
enough money for the
push
AWP.
out and maybe go towards A. We know that there's currently
He's
nobody
just
here for the
TP.
side of T1 on the
Yeah,
A
he's really
site.
going for one.
Yeah, I mean, you have been waiting for a push out. You caught the chamber out in mid, and then you also saw the poison cloud coming out on impeccable timing. So
30
Secret
seconds left.
going for the read that
Back over towards
this
B, they
has to
just
be a
flashed over
weaker A
towards B
side.
main.
They'll still try to
Or
check all
nothing.
their
They're also
corners,
going
it
to hear
seems.
this. Yeah, coming.
Even checking the back of sight, and they will be correct on their guesses. The trips, the smokes all set up for the post plant. You still have ramps control.
So hard for a chamber if
Should,
you
I mean,
don't
it's
win
looking
pistol.
close to a
It pretty much
flawless
is
right
that.
now for Secret on this round.
Pretty much is that just for
And
any
we'll see
kind
if
of
they can
AWP
hold
player.
on to that.
It's why Cryo's been doing this whole save
Will
400
anyone
in the
peek in?
It's
in the
yeah,
pistol
it's
round
like
thing.
T1 wants to go to the spike here. I mean, maybe they were waiting for the Vandal to come by. Okay, that's the idea, but
Yeah.
the trip's still there, unbeknownst to them.
Okay. I mean, that Vandal's going to get some value on the Jeremy
T1 are
here.
definitely a team that could benefit from
Smoke
that.
coming up. They have Evan, and Stack's going to get Jesse Vash here. And looking to hunt a little bit more. But, yeah, they're just going to be able
Alex
to get out.
Tsunami, thank you
Couple
very
guys
much, man.
died in
Appreciate
spike.
the 9
I would
months.
hold
Thanks for the
on
prime.
to the rifles that they do have, and it will be the round over to Team Secret.
Yeah, you
I'm up
still get
for
an extra upgrade
T1
on the
maybe?
rifle, so to see if
Podcast with
it's
Alex,
a
the
result of maybe just planting
any of those
Saya
kind
a
of
bit more
podcast stuff, I
forward,
would always wait
know,
for
either on
off season.
B-main or
The season's
somewhere near
too
A-ramps,
close
and
together
then
to
you start a
even
maybe heavier push on the
want
other
to bother
side.
teams at the
A
moment.
Sky somewhere near vent, so they can provide backup one way or the other.
A better schedule. I'll be able to do stuff
T1
like
took
that.
the timeout in the exact same
Plus,
spot.
Manny's also crazy
it was,
busy.
the same exact round structure. 2 rounds
Yeah.
to Team Secret,
What's my
1
post
to
timeout
Team
win
Secret,
percentage?
2 more.
Somewhere between
Team
0
Secret
to
and then the
100%, man.
timeout.
No idea.
After that, T1 did take 2 rounds, but Team Secret fought back.
I like the
Let's
eco
see how this
timeout.
one goes.
Probably
The operator
relatively
does
low.
finally come out, so that's going to change the
Love
dynamic
the
of the
Nico
setup quite a
timeout.
bit. For now, just holding in case it's a rush
I've
up
got
mid,
your
so
trail.
T1 holding back since they called the timeout. But it's just a rush onto the A side. The Seeker's out as well, pushes Excura far back, and I don't know if he quite knows. Well, now he does that Jeremy's
Oh,
here.
boy.
Jeremy stays alive.
Yeah, and he tries
Hold
to
up.
swing in there. And
They
get
got the
other
low
guy into the
HPs.
front and stacks the-
Okay.
the up
Well, the
down.
low HPs got cleaned
And
up. Nice
Rossi
shots from
as well to
Stacks.
clean up
Hit the
Jeremy,
high
who was
HP with the
very low
headshot at the
on
beginning.
health. So T1
And yeah,
in the
maybe
second
this is a
round
good
under
time
the
for
belt.
T1
It's
to stabilize, and it all
It's
feels
deja vu.
because
They're going to get
the
the next
op is
round.
here
Let me
that
tell
everything
you,
kind of works
Rossi's
now.
going to get exactly 27 more kills on this map.
Oh, man.
I was sitting at 2 so far, but we'll see if T1 can get back into the swing of things. This was nasty from Stacks. And then Rossi seemingly well prepared for the push into screens, even though they weren't able to keep tabs on Jeremy.
Yeah, probably knew he was low at least.
Okay, up over
And
towards
just able
middle.
to
Dog goes in. Does he
gun
wait
him
for the
down.
dog?
Pretty simply. And
Oh,
here's
that's
Cyan,
nice
who's got
scam
that
from Heaven
operator,
though
and
from
he is in
Stacks.
vents.
Yeah, and the flash goes in, and they
Spamming that
gotta be
Trailblazer plus
scared.
the guiding light
Gotta be
ping.
scared that the op is here
If
once
you're
the flash
Secret,
goes
you
into
gotta
vents and
imagine
hits.
something is fishy. At the very least, it's a pinch on mid, right? So
It's
there's
their
a bit of
reaction.
an investment.
Doing a dog
Continue
here,
to
getting
smoke him
shot,
off.
and a
They don't
flash
wanna
hitting
deal
is
with
the
whatever is
smoke
hiding out in
offense.
vents today.
Yeah.
This dog that goes
Scout
in from
destroyed.
T1, does it buy enough time that
Well,
don't feel confident
some
to go
more
to mail?
sent into mid. And they're still sticking around there, Team Secret. They have 3 guys. around this area. Hello. And he goes for it. That's Saya.
Spike
And of course
mid.
on the chamber, just able to get the pick off and TP back. Now Jeremy is going to get up into heaven.
Jeremy ate the C because it slowed him
As
down
the
a little
rocket
bit.
pulled down, but everybody is staying safe. Maybe in that corner.
No
No, he's not
way.
gonna get it, but
It
Stax
actually
still
did so
gonna go
much
down.
damage to
Stax
Stax in the
gets
end.
another one from up top, but Excurate able to pull around into
This
heaven
guy
behind them.
in an omen
And
or
now
over
Europe
towards
left, they're
B
gonna wait
main
for
at
that
one
second
point would be
ping.
really
Everybody
good.
is ready for the retake. You have an opportunity to make it a 3v2 on the plant, but they
If
just
Izu
don't
gets a
have
kill,
the
he gets
distance yet.
Razor,
Tripwire's
retake.
going to keep Izu at bay, so the remaining members have to make something happen from heaven. Trip cleared with the paint shells.
Oh, he's just
What?
jumping in.
Yeah, he's
That
absolutely
shot
sent it.
in the
Oh my
world!
God! He is going to be taken out,
Yeah,
and the
great,
rest of
great
the
shots from Team
does
Secret.
the work.
Really
Jesse
nice from
Bash
Jesse
with 3
here.
kills.
I think you should be
You
Omen
usually
TPing B
have
main
someone
there.
else jump down to create an
Oh.
opening for the operator, but not if you're Saya. Saya player just leaps down and scopes in. Oh, still gets a kill there as well, but overall it's a good execute from Secret. Showstopper doesn't get the kill on Sax, but it does force him out of the corner.
One enemy remaining.
Nice little kill, bit by bit by bit, doing a little bit of damage. Gets the headshot, and then follows up with his 3rd kill as well.
But 3 people are really low money.
Oh.
Dude, if T1 lose this,
Do have
his
the
scoreline
ultimate
is
popped here.
probably way too
And
much. Especially considering his,
let's see
like,
how this
especially
one
considering
does
the
go.
comms.
Is in a similar spot this time at male. The ping is in vent.
Yeah, no push out still. Now this, again, worked pretty well for Gen G at
Oh
times.
my
but
god.
right now, Secret's also just waiting, which is actually making T1's defense weaker as
Yeah,
time
where's the
goes
defense
on.
Vipers?
You lose, you trade util for util, then you're just naturally going to have a numbers disadvantage on
Are
the
they throwing
defensive
this
side.
one every time?
Jesse Vash not
Oh boy.
checking for the deep lurk.
It's pretty huge now, and he's even pushing out of there to get even more information. As just gonna go right into the crosshair of Saya player.
Yeah, and this is the execute stopped. I mean, they're trying to be crafty by cutting audio, but Rossi's ready for it, holds that off angle. Saya's good for another. I mean, as soon as Jesse went down, you could tell Secret, they felt that they had to grasp at straws a bit. You lost your lurk, you know, your IGL's no longer there to get some extra information. You're just trying to sneak in, making it seem like, oh, you still have no
They
idea
should
where
be
we're
able to
going.
force
but
one person takes a
T1,
little bit of a hit.
they already cleared A main. They could start to all focus just on one angle each.
Yeah. This as well, trying to go through the smoke.
Yeah, they
assuming
just took
that
a couple
Saya
of gambles
wouldn't
on it.
stand in the smoke.
To be fair, most offers wouldn't be, right? That's
Yeah.
it's a bit of a crazy spot to be holding.
Half of that
So,
round, I mean, yeah,
credit to
it
Saya
just
player.
felt like everyone just
Especially because he can always
got
just
to do what they wanted to
TP
do.
out of there if things get a little bit hairy. Now it's Excurate to
Took a
try
couple
to
of
push
risks,
up
didn't
here
pay off.
once again.
Yeah, Omen flash over towards heaven off the camera contact, double
Draw it
satchel
out,
over
Excurate
towards
there for
heaven.
the trade.
Uh,
Can't quite chase through.
it's nice, but the satchel gets around the
Really
corner.
just
Any other
gonna
agent, that's a kill
Run
for
the
Team
paranoia
Secret.
back up to the site as Jeremy trying to push into the ramps. Jesse Vash will get that kill. Oh,
Essie.
Jesse gonna shut down
Did
Izu
Izu fluff
Showstopper,
the,
but now Stax.
Satchel
Just
cancel
a little bit of damage, but
maybe.
he's not cleared out. Rossi gets that headshot.
Yeah, but do
Spike
they expect the
planted.
second lurk on to 2G right now?
No.
No idea. Knife out, sprinting at full speed, and that about sums up the round.
Yeah, because when
Stax all alone, trying
when
to
Team
make
Secret
them
play
out,
together,
but
they look unreal on this map.
they're still ready for it. Secret's not taking any chances.
Yep. Right here to the left. And, well, they got a pretty good idea. And up top, yep, all 3 of them swinging at the same
Okay.
time.
This is
Nicely
very
done
similar
from Team
to
Secret. Gonna
something
hit
that, like,
6 rounds here from the
You would see from
attacking side of
Sentinels
Split.
with this comp.
By going very
When flash
slowly.
over towards heaven,
I
Raze
mean,
creates a lot of pressure, then
what
just
a
Skydog
take
into
to
sight.
try to fight against the chamber. Just don't give him the easy angles early on. Fish out for his information and then always go for a pinch onto either of the sites because they'll be weaker.
Nice one.
And overall, the reads have been pretty good from Jesse Vash on
Valaris,
Secret.
thank you so much for the prime. Thank you,
T1.
thank you.
Already called that
14
timeout.
months.
This, again, it happened on Haven as well. See if they can crawl back in. This is exactly the same point where they got 3 in a row to round out the half.
Are you?
Wow.
A headshot, too. Just the 2 tap.
Well,
Scout
And that's all it takes.
this
So
when, this when
we
the,
were all set up in mid. You
Couldn't
got
get any
pinned
worse.
down. You're feeling very comfortable, and immediately it's just
Gets 2 tapped
ripped
at
away
mid
from
for his ult.
Yeah, just blasted the door right open on that pit. And that really weakened C1. They were hoping you could keep the pit up, reposition the operator somewhere else, maybe push out from one of the sides, really cut it up in half. Saya doesn't even land the shot there.
well trying to push out now. They got a couple.
Oh my God.
Izu
Spike
Izu
down.
the whole
right
time.
behind Stacks, and they stack up the kills.
A Secret, assuming that it's just going to be a weak hold on mid after the rendezvous out. They pay for that one. Spike down now, all angles covered, quite frankly.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter what Envy does here. They just got it all
Yeah, just
locked
hold
down
up
in terms
here,
of
and I mean,
anywhere he can push
smoke
on
up
B,
2Gs.
spawn, rope.
30
we're gonna wait
seconds
for it to
left.
drop, and then maybe. Okay, send another,
Ooh,
another
that's
smoke
nicely
here,
played.
allow him to go in, and you know
Oh.
what? Envy does get
Okay.
in.
I like
20
this.
seconds left. That's
Yeah?
another kill. 2GE.
Gotta go B though. You got no time.
Went on in. Envy does get taken out by
One
Stacks.
enemy remaining.
Stacks traded. And now
Whoa,
he's just
he
gonna
missed.
run
Oh,
for it
okay,
as
I did
Saya
that.
swaps over.
Oh, you
and
get that
taps
gun
him in
out
the
so
head.
fast. It was a
Oh,
really
man.
good attempt in the 2v4 because that
And when
looked
that ops
so rough.
missed, I thought maybe there was a chance for 2GE. Put up 8 kills so far in this half. But yeah, Izu just holds, knowing that Stacks covering the wider swings. That is
Wow.
reactions right there.
Well, we know he can shoot.
I mean,
Yes.
a nice
That
recovery
has
shot.
always been consistent for Saya player.
Yeah. And it doesn't change here in round 10.
Oh, they're going for, again, a bit of a bait and a switch here on B main.
Well, he's going to repeat it.
Oh,
And
what is the HP on
he's
that
out.
12?
Izu
It's a
also
good bait in for this guy.
the
Now they
corner.
definitely don't check. They
And they're
definitely don't
not-
check.
Oh my God, there's the guy in 12 HP as
all
well.
three go his way.
And it's just like,
Guess
wait, where
what?
the hell did this other guy
He has
go?
pushed all the way through.
He's all the way out to spawn with
Looks
the
like
ult.
they will know about this as he's going to send it back here in the alley.
Oh, well, nowhere for 2GE to go.
He does have the judge,
Player
but
standing.
yeah, it's just going to be Izu to take him down for the 4th. Looking for
and,
the
and Team
ace.
Secret went for my
There's
old
still a
classic.
minute. You don't
You
wanna
smoke,
There it
Oh,
is.
smoke. It's a great
okay,
round
well,
from him.
you know, you
So
do what
you
you
gotta,
wanna do, Izu,
you gotta
'cause
give a little
you're
bit of
in
praise
the
to Saya
shots.
with the bait here.
Erase
Um,
up the J.
But they kind of
Going the way
misplayed
of
the strat a little bit in
T1.
my opinion. So what it's meant to
I was
be
gonna
is
say, there's still a lot of
I
time,
came up with
but
this ages ago.
not
Like
if
it's
you
like
shut
one of
down
my
the
first
round
things
like
with the
that.
Omen.
I mean,
Like where you
this
Omen
is
ult over towards spawn,
just
you buy a judge, you
Oscar-worthy
have a
acting
smoke.
from Saya player,
And then in
going
theory
for
the people on the
re-swing as
site
he
go
normally
hunting for
does,
you
the
at
Eagle
spawn
Peak with
here,
the
and
operator.
then the site's weak. If they don't
And
do
Izu
hunting for you, the
never
protocol where
letting
you
go of the
flash,
trigger.
and then you can enter the site. But
That
what
first shot,
what
it
they
looked
did
like it hit
here,
him in the head,
they
but
tried to hit the site way too
either
early.
way.
Like they kind of saw
has
the
the down
Omen, sorry, they saw
And,
the
you know, it's
TP
not
of the
exact
chamber and they
same
just
round
took the bait.
structure, But T1 are
Well,
looking
I get
to
the idea
claw
from
it
Team
back
Secret, but it's
to
they kind of
6 to 6. Here
misplayed
comes
their
Jeremy,
timings
though.
of everything.
And he has the showstopper. Wild Oreo going to start it off with a kill. And the Seekers as well. Jeremy to send it in, and he will take down Excurate.
Good Viper ult though.
Does trade the
Hard
kill and out
retake.
hit as well. Team Secret utilizing whatever they've got left in the tank.
Yeah, 2G has to go big here.
Get a
He just
Viper
needs to
ult
stay alive,
with a
right?
judge
if he
in
can
it.
draw attention or stay alive and hit them in the back, that is what matters. He correctly hides away from that boom bot. T1, they have an inkling, but they just don't have the leisure to check every corner. Paint shells.
Yeah. Trying to come on in right in the corner, actually. And he's going to
Oh, that's
hear
the
it.
Viper.
Takes him down, but now 2G from behind. Saya trades it and
Last
stacks on
player
the site
Judge.
to take one down. It's the 1v1, 17 health, and it goes the way of Jesse Bash. Just one taps him down.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, a lot of damage done on that first shot.
I think
With the
7 is way
shorty,
too
and
much.
that
Like,
secures
just on
the
paper,
lead
looking at
for
these
Secret,
comps,
7-5
I
on
think
their
Team Secret are
attacking
fine.
half of split.
You're probably gonna
Going for a bit
play the
more
whole
of a
curse thing
traditional
here, but
setup
I
and a
think
composition.
Team Secret can
And
lose pistol
all
and
it
they're
took
still
was
fine.
that one bot against Gen
That's where I'm
G, and
sitting.
Secret coming in very
Unless
well
Saya
prepared
gets an
against
op
the chamber
out
pick
and just starts
of
picking
T1.
everyone.
Looks like the score is incorrect.
Yes,
Yeah.
unless I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, did we just imagine the last bunch of rounds?
I think we're gonna see it adjusted here.
Yeah.
It happens every now and then.
Team Secret are in the lead, 7-5.
Yeah, on the stage it does say it correctly. So, Secret now just
There we
needing,
go.
yeah, 6 more rounds. They've won all the pistols so far today, and if they can continue that, then they're in very good position today. Philippines mentioned, as they often do when Secret's playing. I don't think there's any shortage of Filipino representation, both in chat and over here when we talk about him. As we've got some big Team Secret believers on our cast as well.
Yeah, makes sense. The crowd here, though, in Korea, they have been cheering for T1 to try to get this win. But Team Secret,
Yeah, as long as
the better
Team Secret
so
just
far on this
do
map.
simple setups and the Viper smokes
And
always
it's
towards
looking
middle.
like we might be heading towards Icebox, which would
T1
be
should have
very
a pretty,
interesting
pretty hard
between
time.
these two squads.
Yeah, very curious how that one would pan out. And I mean, on the defensive half, T1 not wanting to ever really push out for more information, really relying on, setting up kills for something like the chamber, using the chamber for the bait and switches. Made their defense very slow. We'll see if they remedy that here on the attack. Against Gen.G, it was a lot of Saya player digging deep into mid.
What is that trip?
For some extra kills, as this is now just the norm for Cyphers, by the way. It's just diagonal tripwires.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense though, because
from main.
first of all, you have to aim at the floor to shoot it, or you have to 180 aim up high.
It just looks like twice the length. And yeah, he's just gonna hold that by himself. We do have Invi
New
here.
kind of kill trip.
Over in the tower, just looking down. Saya
What
with
an
a quick
absolute
tap
shot.
to the head. Opens up this part of the map.
That's how it goes. Saya digs deep into mid, gets the kill.
Yeah,
And T1 has
free
an
aim on
opening
this.
on the attack. Full control of mid. You have someone in A main on the lurk as well. Yeezu's just here to buy time, but the stun. Oh, okay.
What's-
Staying alive is the most important part
what's the
because
angle on
that's
that
what
nade?
helps sell the fake a
Did
little
not
bit
go
one
deep
way or
enough
the
at
other.
all.
Gonna shoot down the
As we
Mubot
can see,
and immediately
E
go
strong,
Vance.
A
Look at
weak.
this,
They
2G
go
pushing
A.
out.
2GE
And
with a
he's gonna tuck
classic.
himself in. He hears
One
the
flash.
paranoia comes in though. And will they be ready for this?
30 seconds
Absolutely not. Exeggutor gonna go
Okay.
down. Headshot to the back. As he clears everything
done
out.
pretty
But they're
good
on
there.
the site here. The plant will come in, and Stax is gonna get that kill on a Wild Oreo.
It's a very important kill. Dwindles the numbers a bit, so that way he can still plant and still have a 3v3. Catches the hat of Cypher, but no kill yet.
One enemy
Oh, but the paranoia here from 2G. He has been the hero so far. He gets another
Kenny,
couple
speak.
of kills, and Stax was shooting
No
him by 2G.
way.
Just going
How has
to
he won
live
that?
on 35.
How's he
and
won
wins
that?
another pistol round for Team Secret.
Oh, Sax knew that he didn't have much time. He was so low, and I think the panic coming in, not able to stabilize onto 2G,
Dude,
who's
Stax should
just
be getting that kill.
doing
But also,
whatever
the
he can to
comms
stay
didn't feel
alive
good for
through the
Izu in the
reload.
corner here. He was focusing so heavy on
2G,
spawn. I don't know if there was a
he had
miscom or what.
relatively quiet start in their very first map of Stage 2, but ever since then,
player standing.
he has been pulling his weight, hiding out in ramps.
One enemy remaining.
Guiding Light just getting past his waist.
No, how many
How
shots
does
did he
stay
fire?
alive?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I love the energy. You know, the North American players, they say sit down. We got the Filipino players shouting what's up. A variety of taunts here at VCT Pacific.
Well, let's see what the plan is now. Team Secret,
Pistols? Yeah, the
4
pistol
pistol
guards.
rounds
Cool.
today in 2 maps.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible stuff. Not a bad idea to put this
Uh,
trapwire, maybe try
bit
to
of a nightmare.
limit Saya's
Fun.
ability to
It's,
totally take
it's actually
over.
a giant nightmare for T1, and
And
it
this
affects
time,
them a
don't leave
little bit
that
more
angle.
than some other teams, just because I feel like
especially
they're
with the weapon
so
advantage.
heavy
I'm
reliant
curious
on
if
op.
they'll use the same
They
trip
just get that op
for
so
all
much
the rounds,
later.
just because if you're not ever really peaking it, you're not
No op, no
exactly having
outlaw,
full
no
control.
eco
I mean, I guess
kills,
you do
no
have Wild Oreo
ult.
camping out
Chamber.
at Vents.
That means your
You feel
economy
that
is
that's
lower,
enough.
which means then don't get to
hello.
op even more.
He's actually going to get chased all the way down. They know exactly where he rendezvoused out to.
Yeah. Meanwhile, trying to slowly push in towards B, and they will make the cross, but Jesse's still on the back here with the stinger, and there's just no hope trying to go to the cage with the classic. Okay, Saya just hit the headshot.
30 seconds left.
Can Saya do the
Three bullets?
impossible? Not looking likely. He is being sprayed
Alright.
down, and that'll do it. 2GE picks up the ghost kill.
Grade
Team
on one of
Secret hit
these.
9 rounds.
So far, it's looking like it's going to be a different story than it was over on Haven, as we now see T1 kind of give it their all on this one with a glass cannon operator for Saya player. He is only, he's still got 3 points to go for the tour de force, so it's not like he has a freebie on the next round.
Map 3? Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah, I think
You'd have to
probably
see
he's just really
complete
feeling
misplay
himself
from
right
Team
now.
Secret.
He's hitting some of these crazy shots, and I think he just wants to try to take a big
They
risk
should be
and
losing
maybe
this
try to
bonus,
pull this
though.
map back for the team, because right now Team Secret are dominating. Xcurate in a bit of trouble. As 2G gonna tuck himself
You
in
gotta
the
smoke
corner.
yourself off.
There's a lot of utility in the air. The
You
spam's gonna go
gotta
down.
smoke yourself
on
off.
the one way as Wild
2G
Oreo
is
will
crazy,
spam down
dude.
stacks. Takes a bit of
Do you think
damage
they were
on his
gonna be
way
running
out.
close to him, maybe?
Yeah, but this is the bonus, so a 1-to-1 trade already not terrible for Secret, although normally on that defending side, you would imagine that that's a lot rougher for you. Saya already holding all
Watch
the way
this.
deep and discreet. Oh,
Here.
Jesse Vash is like, oh, well, never again. Won't tempt fate twice.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Wait.
Jeremy is pushed. Oh, this is huge.
Oh.
Gonna take out Rossi. And upgrades as well. I mean,
And here's the
loves in
sound of the
paint
cage.
shells
Right
to
click of the
push
nade to
them
force him back.
Single-handedly holding on to the A site.
Oh, they're gonna win a
I mean,
bonus.
T1 is trapped. They don't really have anywhere to go. You still have Envy watching Heaven over here on the A side. You've still got Wild Oreo covering B Heaven. You
Here.
got Trips on the
30
drops.
seconds left.
T1, you have an operator. You might need to consider the save here, but Isu's going to see if he can open things up.
I mean, they get that corner kill. Jeremy on the site,
Oh.
but Isu is so good for it. And there's the snipe down from Saya. Wild Oreo, he's still got the Spectre.
Oh my god. Dude, how many times is Saya gonna do this?
Headhunt him down.
This is the shot
and it
insta hits. It's
pays
so
off for
fast.
T1.
So fast.
I mean,
Team
They bring
Secret
the
should be pretty happy
operator
with the amount
over.
of damage done. They've got
They do only
3
keep two
people
of them
after
alive,
rebuys.
though.
Got 3
Yeah,
people that are low.
But you got
Makes
the
this a
operator,
giant
you got
round.
the
If
round
T1
win. I think
somehow
that's the
wanna
most
do this
important
comeback, they gotta
aspect
win
here.
this.
You can still get rifles for most of the players on T1, so you'll have the power to try to break through. It looks like maybe Snacks might have to have a bit of a weaker weapon. See what they prioritize, armor or weapon, right? Wow. It's always ready for another one. Okay, they're actually
Yeah,
gonna
it's always-
get all
it's always
rifles, just a couple
insanely
half
fast.
armors. 1 point away from
T1
the
are
showstopper
really
as well.
close
So
to
T1
ults. Yeah,
knows that
if
they
T1
can
can
win
win
round,
this,
the momentum
they-
suddenly starts to
they
shift
can start-
in their favor. They're
yeah,
gonna
they can
have
start
their
getting a
power
few in a
ultimates
row
come
'cause
by
of
a little
ults.
bit quicker on the cycle. And of course, the next round, Team Secret's
Here.
Econ's going to be a bit messy.
Yeah, they do have to get
Here.
through this round first. The cage is coming up, and Jesse is just gonna back way up. He's like, all right, I mean, I don't necessarily have to take Saya in a 1v1 here. No reason to really. He's got his cam set up on A as the orb tapped by, actually collected by Izu.
Yeah, that's Showstopper online, and Secret has to imagine that that's the case. So Jeremy's looking for a bit of a close hold on to A, see if he can shut down the initial entry.
Prodigy, I think
On
there's
the
some
B
settings
side,
I can do that.
TG kind of left all alone with just
Change that as
crossfire
well.
from Wild Oreo. This is both Cyber Cages used. I mean, Jesse Vash is just trying to buy time, but now he's out of options. A lot of his utility getting taken out. B-main cleared from
Yeah,
Secret.
Lexi and
Should be the
Fruce
call
I'm
that
in
it's
earlier,
a,
so
and it's
I'll
up
check
to
it out after
Jeremy
this.
to try to shut down the launch in onto the site. He's ready for it, and he gets the shot onto Izu.
Yeah, pretty huge. Going to delay this push entirely. The spray as well. Just to put in some more damage and delay this push. Jesse on the site. And there's only 14 seconds left. Jeremy's
dude, they're
still
so
holding it.
cooked
The
on
spray
site,
comes
yeah.
in, and they clear the site. Only
Last
Rossi
player
to get the one,
standing.
and Saya knows that it is doomed. And he will have to back away. Team Secret, they get the read. And they make it to A to defend.
What an amazing call for Jeremy to just say that this is my initiative, right? This is my mission, is to take down that showstopper, make sure it doesn't do damage.
3 people with
Lobs
no
in the
money.
paint shells as well. And
Saved up.
afterwards, if you shut down the Raze, you know that the backup,
What do you
the
do
second
here? Do
line
you
of
just
attack is
try
gonna be a
go
lot slower.
B
Your
main,
teammates then are able to
try
flood in.
get the
So
ult,
the goal here
and
is
then
even if Jeremy
double-
dies,
and then
one
throw
for
the
one
op
trade,
to
there's
someone
no
and then
splash
double
damage
op.
on the showstopper, and then you immediately flood the site.
You need a crazy round like
so you
that.
keep the numbers even, if not ahead, like Secret just did.
Yeah, absolutely. Team Secret in the
It might be going
driver's
for it.
seat.
Might pick
Saya
over towards B.
still
I wonder if he's
somehow
actually going to take
has
this
his operator
and then drop his ults or
after buying it
his
in
op to someone.
round 3
Dude,
of the
ult,
half.
op and orb.
It
Killing
goes
me.
to show the power, though, right? Is that no matter what the rest of the weaponry looks like, the moment we see that operator still in his hand, it's like, well, maybe they do have a chance this round.
I mean, you never know. Especially with how aggressive he is. It's either
That's a
gonna
smoke if he wants to take
fall
it.
flat, and you know maybe he dies
I'm saying it's the right
early,
thing
but-
to do.
Or maybe
I
he gets a
understand they
couple
kind of need a
pickoffs.
miracle play.
And it's definitely more difficult to make it work here from the attacker side, but he's sticking to it. Team Secret, though, see if they get the read here on this push. Saya begging someone to peek him.
And the Trailblazer, I don't think it caught full vision of Saya, who's much further behind, but you knew that that was the main force, so Team Secret all gonna be ready for this pinch on to B
If
site.
a plan is
He
not going to
shuts
happen.
down
Izu
the two-pronged attack.
picking the orb up.
Just 40 seconds. I mean, Secret could maybe even slowly loosen their control over A one by one if they wanted. Oh,
Stacks opening it up with the classic.
Down
But
B.
TGE is here, he throws to the paranoia, and they've got the crossfire
One
going.
enemy remaining.
Rossi will go down, and Saya also
After all
going
of
to
that,
go
Saya
down.
missed
4
the shot as
kills
well.
to 2GE. The 11th round here
Yeah,
for Team
see what they got
Secret.
for the buy rounds, but yeah, Team Secret have
T1's
just
grasping
been.
at straws a little bit. I imagine it's a timeout. It has to be.
And they've just been in
'cause
control
you
the
don't
whole
want to let
time.
it get to map point.
I think
You're gonna be able to have buys.
T1
You're gonna
just
be able
without
to
a
pull out the
pistol
tour de force
in a
this
map
round, I
where
believe.
so much of it relies around the op
T1
has
has
just been
the arsenal
devastating
they
for them.
want to make something happen, and if they are able to win from there, they can maybe even buy up another op.
And definitely looking like a much different and Team Secret sided map this time.
Yeah, 2GE having a great game, 18-7 over a 2.0
Huge.
KD as the Omen. Yeah, really just shows that he's been on cleanup for a couple of these rounds.
Okay, so new plan is to try get the
All right, let's
op
see,
over
it's gonna
towards
be the
heaven, take a
four-man
pick.
stack onto A with just 6
Jeremy
seconds
has op.
over on B, just trying to put some fake pressure onto B main, but it's a quick takeover of ramp. So instead of trying to fight for mid, they want to try to take ramp's control, but then make an opening to have the option to rotate back through vents.
And they see there's no camera
See how
here.
they clean
So at
up.
one point they have to get
in
info
heaven.
over towards heaven because they blocked it.
Yeah, that
So
tripwire.
at one point you want to thinking that they got a peek or they got a sky util.
Now just held at ramps. Oh, this setup is kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Secret.
Oh. And Jeremy, he's got an operator of his own. He's going to shoot down Izu.
Yeah, it just feels like
It's gonna
T1 are
spark the
way
push
too
out of
reliant on
T1.
the chamber trying to get
And they got
picks
to
on
go
this.
through this obstacle course.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I don't think Jesse
Secret
Bash has
just
been
giving him
clicking on and
nothing.
off from the camera because he's already outside of the site anyway, so they have no idea. Everyone's just spotted the pop play, and Saya gets the kill blind.
That he does, but it's immediately traded back here by Jesse Vash.
I've got
And
your
so big
trail.
advantage now to the side of Team Secret as the push will come in. It doesn't catch
Oh.
Jeremy, but he does drop the shot. The second one, though, will come through. And now the showstopper as well.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Not
Yeah,
able to get that thing out, and now Stacks
how are people not
picks
canceling
up the
their
kill, but they're being pushed here. 18 seconds. Everybody
Spike down
swinging
A.
at the same time. And it comes down to the taps, and Envy will put an end
I've seen this.
to the
I've seen this a
round.
couple of
12
times now.
here to the
Did
side of
they
Team Secret.
did they silent change the
Jeremy
cancel of the satchel?
Kind of goofed up the order with the blast packs, etc., and had a
Yeah.
bit of a fumble on the keyboard, makes him delay the
Think he just
showstopper a
misclicked
lot
another
more.
satchel.
Can't quite choose his target. But it starts with a nice shot from him, though. They knew that they were trapped in ramps. So much information gained from Jesse Vash as well, along with Wild Oreo up in heaven.
One enemy remaining.
And while there was a bit of an oopsie from Jeremy, he buys enough time for everybody to make sure they're on site. So now, map point for Secret, trying to take a size box. T1. I mean, just
It's
holding
6 chances. It's
on a
been
safe
really, really
default,
dominant,
spreading
man.
out the map, see if they can get an opening kill. But Secret has
Secret played it well.
identified that as long as they don't give Saya a free opening, it's relatively safe for the rest of
Yeah.
the round.
Certainly does help, although I thought he was about to push out there. That would have been
I like
very
this though,
dangerous.
over towards middle. T1,
It's moments like these where you
they
just let go
dog
of that
and they
focus
make sure the
just a
dog
bit and
jumps
it
into
starts
the
to slip
trip, so
away.
then
So
the trip
Secret's gonna
goes
have to
down
make
for
sure
1.5 seconds, and then
this
the
time,
raise
another
pushes
round where
through.
they choose to give up Vents
But then they
entirely.
shoot the trip. Now they kind of know that they got through, but it
Jesse,
means everyone else
same
can go
spot.
through.
He's got his camera. He's just ready, hanging out. He's got
I
his
wonder
buddy
if
2G
I wonder with
nearby.
that info if
There is
I'm
a
just
push coming
walk
through
sending
mid
it towards A heaven, to be honest.
and
Yeah.
into Vents.
It's going to be an A hit from T1, but Secret, they're somewhat aware of this, right? They know of the possibility of this. Their goal is to just
18 followers, yeah,
make
that's
sure
actually
to buy
true.
time on
Prodigy.
site by 2G. The paranoia should be
But at what
very
cost?
helpful on this front.
Definitely is 2G already getting some damage in. And he's going to TP out the back here. He does not hit the shot, though. Stacks low on this one, killing some Seekers. Envy picks up a couple, though. And now it's only Izu who's left here on the site. The paint shell's right at him, and that's going to do it. 13 to 6. Team Secret force
banging.
Icebox.
Banging map from
Just
Team
really
Secret.
well prepped against this
In
chamber,
control the whole time.
knowing that it's always going to be on T1 to take the